Hello and welcome back to the Maccadam's Comlink. I'm Oshi.
I'm Silas.
And today we're going to be covering Season 1, Episode 15 of Transformers Prime Shadow Zone. This aired May 14th, 2011, with a score of 7 out of 10. I think it's funny that this episode has a lower rating than a lot of episodes we've covered, but it's one that so many people like reference that I've noticed. Maybe just because
Interesting.
zombie, but
Maybe. It's a good episode.
zombies. It is.
So,
The description says Jack, Raph, and Miko get trapped in between dimensions along with the revived body of the fallen Decepticon Skyquake. The Autobots have to figure out a way to save them. The battered and humiliated Starscream, meanwhile, tries to follow up on his latest scheme to overthrow Megatron. I just realized how weird the grammar of that description was.
I was gonna
What the
say,
what the frick, IMDb? You're supposed to be better than this.
no, what were the words? Beat up and battered or whatever?
The battered and humiliated Starscream,
Battered and
meanwhile,
humiliated.
tries.
That's worse. That's so much worse. But he
Also,
engaged in
there's.
some rough sex and did not use his safe words.
Oh, the
I
worst
mean,
part about
clearly, if
that.
he didn't use the safe words, he liked it, but
Oh, that's hilarious. No, that's so fair. The the funny thing is that not only is the grammar in that terrible, there's no commas for meanwhile.
oh, wild.
So
That's not how words work.
no, IMDb, what are you doing? Get get Grammarly or
Their
something. I don't
their
know.
editor, their editor. I just said editor. Their
Editor.
editor did not want to get it together.
No, apparently not. My goodness. Any
Uh,
comments you want to throw out before we get started?
Um, this episode is weird. No, I just the hand reminds me of Thing, because the
Yeah,
Atom family.
yeah, yeah, that's fair. All
Poor
right. Well,
Starscream. He's an amputee now.
he is, at least for now, because, animation, everything has to magically be fixed the next
Right,
episode,
naturally.
naturally. We open on the Nemesis and see that Starscream got the absolute shit beat out of him.
Like I said,
Or
rough sex. Buddy
bro is
had a fun time with Megatron and is now in the med bay because of it.
he's hooked up to
He's
life
not
support.
well.
He is not well. He's got gashes all along his face. Just what the fuck happened to you, dude?
Knife play him. Anyways, okay, I'll stop with the sex jokes. I'll
No,
stop with the
it's
sex jokes.
no, it's funny. But like the opening shot we get once we obviously see the ship, the shot starts at his feet. So for a good second, we're just staring at his stiletto feet, and it's kind of funny because again, Starscream having stilettos in general is just funny.
I mean, he's a little bird man.
He is a little bird man,
He's a little sad bird man.
sad little bird man. And while he's laying down, being miserable, Megatron comes in asking if he's comfortable, telling him that Knockout says he will make a rapid recovery. And Starscream tries to suck up, but Megatron is not falling for it again.
No, he is not. Megatron's like, haha, fool me once, shame on you. You're not gonna fool me twice, bitch, because I'm just gonna fuck you into oblivion.
Dude, it's even funnier if you look at Gen 1, Starscream every 3 episodes is trying to take over. So every 3 episodes it's Megatron trips over a rock. I'm the leader of the Decepticons now. and he still keeps him around.
Well, I think at this point Starscream is just Megatron's emotional support pet. And by emotional support pet, I need you to know I'm picturing like some kinky shit where his emotional support pet is just a guy on a leash. And
No,
yeah.
that's fair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That.
yeah. Uh, later, forget how much later. Later in the series, Megatron explains why he keeps Starscream around because this is not the first time he's tried to overthrow him, and it's really just weird. But yeah, he's he's not falling for Starscream sucking up, but he is gonna keep him around. That was my note. It's like he knows
Mhm.
Starscream tried to kill him, still keeps him around for some freaking reason.
It's hard to let go sometimes.
True. He then tells Starscream that their roles will never be reversed again. And this pisses Starscream off because he just rips off all of the tubes he's attached to and walks out of the medbay.
To note, he
Nurse's
limped
worst
out of the
nightmare.
med bay while holding his ribs. He is not well.
Exactly.
But
No,
I
he is
mean,
not.
he's very dramatic about it also.
He is. This is like Nurse's worst nightmare of just people will rip their IVs out. It's like, bro,
You're
I
gonna blow
just
out
did
your
that.
veins. You're gonna blow out your poor veins.
Blow out your veins. And it just took, especially if it was hard one to do, it's like, it took me 10 minutes to do that. Come on. Apparently,
Mm,
babies will do it a lot. Because if you have to put like something in for a baby, they're just, like, what the fuck is this?
right.
It's like,
I
this
mean,
is
that makes
keeping you
sense.
alive.
I also don't want a tube in my arm. No
That's fair.
thanks.
It is just weird. I had to have one in my hand for surgery. It's just cold. It's just
That does
cold.
not sound comfortable.
It was, it was not. This moment introduces my favorite types of scenes with Knockout, which is um the ones where he obviously cares about the well-being of other Decepticons, unlike every other Decepticon on the ship. And it's
Mhm.
adorable. Like he actually cares about Starscream leaving because he's not
Yeah.
healed yet.
Yes.
And this will come up a couple more times. It actually kind of came up last episode. There's like a moment when Starscream jumps onto the giant magnet, fuck, magnifying glass laser he made.
Mhm,
And when he
mhm.
does that, Knockout kind of reaches up like, "Oh, be careful." It's it's just adorable that like Knockout actually cares.
Knockout taking care of his charges. How adorable.
Yay. And as you were saying, he is limping out, clutching his ribs, and just blows Knockout off when he's like, hey, you should get back in the med bay. Like now. And I
I love
think
also how absolutely offended Knockout looks when Starscream shoves him. Just like, I'm trying to help. Why did
I'm
you push
trying to
me?
help
Also,
you.
don't touch my titties.
She's like, bitch, I'm trying to help you. I think that Knockout should have made Starscream sign an AMA right there because
What the fuck is an AMA?
against medical advice, basically, it's a
Uh,
paper saying you ignored what I told you and you acknowledge this.
uh-huh. Yes,
Because as we
that
see
makes
later,
sense.
it would have been very helpful if Knockout could have said, I told you that you shouldn't have left.
Yes.
That's on you.
That's on you, buddy.
So Starscream reminds us that he still has drugs on him, right?
Yes. Drugs.
But is shit at hiding them. He
Very
just hides
shit.
them behind a support beam in a random hallway. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell?
that's not a good spot. Literally anybody walking by could see that shit. Maybe
Right.
he's the
It's
only
just
one who uses the hallways. They probably still have all like the grunt
yes.
Decepticons just standing on the ship, just standing on the deck of the ship, standing there in their little
Just
battalions.
standing there.
Poor
That's all
guys,
they ever do.
just stand.
That's some hazard pay right there.
Yeah, really.
We have a quick flashback of, again, Starscream trying to kill Megatron, and that's how he has the drugs. And he truly believes that this Dark Energon will help him overtake Megatron. Let's let's think about this real quick. If you are weaker than Megatron in general, which you are, and Megatron is on Dark Energon and you're on Dark Energon, you are still weaker than him because now you just both are on drugs.
Now you're just high and weak at the same time. There, it doesn't help you at all. Except
And
now
now
maybe
you're
you're
just high.
slightly harder to kill.
Oh gosh. Honestly, as much as he acts like a bird, he's kind of like a cockroach, just refuses to die ever.
And annoying as fuck.
And annoying as
Yeah.
fuck, yes. And now we switch to the Autobot base, and Ratchet is very disappointed that he can recognize Dark Energer's signature at this point. He is very upset. I just wanted this to stay academic, but fuck you, Megatron. Now you've made me recognize this shit.
Yes. Yes. Ratchet. Reading the Dark Energon signals. Oh my god, they know where he's going. They've been there before.
Crazy.
Wild.
The only problem is everyone assumes that this is Megatron and that he just got more drugs.
Right.
And they're trying to figure out what he's planning. And someone mentions zombies. And Miko sticks her fucking head up like a prairie dog, like fucking zombies?
Zombies? I want zombies.
Where?
Zombies now. Pictures of zombies? Can we
Yeah.
kill the zombies? Sorry,
Can we
that was
kill the zombie?
aggressive.
And this is where everything starts to go wrong. Because we go to Starscream, who is actually the Dark Energon signature, and he arrives at the burial site of Skyquake, planning to desecrate his resting spot, and this fucking pisses me off. This will be mentioned in much later episodes with another character that you will meet. But the fact that this guy awakened Skyquake, tried to make him fight Optimus, he lost against Optimus, he hates you, and now you're going to desecrate his grave? That fuck you.
You're just desecrating his corpse to make his dead corpse that you reanimated fight Optimus again and lose. Uh,
Again.
like I don't think Starscream. I think the fucking that he took from Megatron just destroyed his brains too. The little bit that
Honestly.
he had, just there, it's gone. It's all gone.
I'm pretty sure this is a war crime. There's obviously not an equivalent of this for people, but I'm pretty sure that
Right.
should be a war crime.
I think it is. I mean, desecration of a corpse is just a crime, but
Right, that is true. It's just a crime.
it's just a crime. It's not a war crime. It's just, hey, maybe don't fuck with a dead guy's corpse.
Maybe don't fuck with corpses. I don't know. Maybe.
Or just straight don't fuck corpses. That's bad too.
Tell that to the British scientists.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very
Uh,
unfortunate.
God. This next part just confuses me. He takes the Dark Energon shard, right, and snaps it, whatever, and then just tosses it onto the rocks, and it somehow just like wiggles his way to Skyquake, and then just somehow goes
Reanimates
into
him.
him, which makes no sense, because then he immediately takes the half that he has and stabs himself. If you have to stab
And
yourself, what is the tossing it onto the
I
rocks gonna do?
Okay, because the same thing kind of, because Megatron did the same thing when he reanimated the army the first time, the small army. He just like tossed it into the ground and the same thing happened. So
Right.
maybe it's kind of like that. Like it permeates through the rocks. Because the difference is Starscream is alive.
This is true.
So
This is
it's
true.
like integrating with his systems while they're still working as opposed to just like reawakening a dead guy.
True. That does make sense.
He then later rips it back out though and is fine, which is a little bit
That we'll get
strange.
to that because that confuses the fuck out of me.
He also lights on fire like fucking Johnny Storm. Is that his name?
I
The
don't know.
one I don't know his name. I'm going to see that movie tomorrow.
What
Um
movie?
Fantastic Four.
Oh, I have no fucking clue. The other thing I don't like about this scene is when he stabs himself, it makes a really gross noise, and I did not care for it.
I didn't even notice it.
That's fair. And like you just said, he suddenly lights on fire with the power of cocaine.
Yay, cocaine. Don't do
Don't
drugs,
do
kids.
coke. Don't do coke. You'll light yourself on fire,
Yeah.
I guess.
It makes you flammable. You'll spontaneously combust. Actually, you can spontaneously combust if you drink enough alcohol and meet the right circumstances.
Oh
Because
my
the
god.
alcohol concentration in your cells and in your bloodstream is so high, and alcohol is so flammable. If you meet the right conditions, you will light yourself on fire.
God, that's awful.
I think I learned that.
Oh my
How did I learn
gosh.
that? I I
That's
think I learned
that
that from a
makes
Good
sense, but
Omens
that's
episode.
crazy.
It wasn't Good Omens. I know it wasn't Good Omens, but I it
uh,
something with David. I can't. Was it Doctor Who? Hold on.
something with David Tennant. That's funny. He's
David Tennant
everywhere
taught
though.
me. I know.
He's
That's why I'm
everywhere.
confused.
I just think it's so funny that he is everywhere cuz like it'll be like oh yeah, David Tennant, Good Omens, Doctor Who, right? He's also in Dragon's Race to the Edge as Spitelout. He's
Yeah.
Spitelout's dad.
Yes. Yes, he is.
He is also Scrooge McDuck.
Where did I learn about this? I may never know. I may never know. What it no, I lied. I lied to you. I think it's supernatural. I think I learned that from
Oh,
Supernatural.
okay. That makes sense. I should probably actually watch
I
that.
eh,
There's a lot of things I
it's
should probably watch.
Supernatural is should not be high on your list.
Okay. It is really funny that I will tell people like, yeah, I'm the I haven't seen that person.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And they're like, I mean, no, there's no way. And they list off like very common things. I'm like, nope.
Nope.
Watched a total of
Yeah, me
two
too.
Marvel watched a total of two Marvel movies. Never watched all of the Lord of the Rings movies. I think I watched part of one. Um, Never sat down and watched the Harry Potter movies. uh, but like, yeah, no, so
Yeah.
often it just turns into people being like, "How have you not seen that?" Mm. Took
No
me till
desire.
2020. Took me till 2020 just to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender because you guys finally were like, "Just fucking watch it,"
Real.
and I didn't have an excuse. While he's on fire, he also makes this like he's supposed to be making like a growling noise, but it just sounds like a gargle.
It just
And
sounds like he's in pain.
I said it sounds like the Skeksis from the Dark Crystal. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. Movie from like a long time ago called The Dark Crystal. It's like puppeteer thing by Jim Henson. But like there's these weird bird wrinkly creatures called Skeksis and they make like a similar growling gargly noise. And that's just the first thing I thought of.
What the hell? Why do they look so funky?
Puppets?
They look funky.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
You're good. And once again, we have the problem of none of the Decepticons knowing how to use the word symbiosis. Because Starscream also screams
Or
symbiosis. We've gone over this. This is not symbiosis.
no, no, it is not.
Probably parasitism.
Just a little. Although it's yeah. We can move on. We don't need it because
Yeah.
I'll talk for hours.
I also don't know why he laughs the way he does because it just sounds really fucking weird. I don't even know how to describe it. It's
He's
like
unwell. He's just
he's
unwell, I think.
unwell. Yeah, I agree. I think he is unwell. His fire then transfers from his body into the ground and then disappears for some reason. Who knows? Back at base. We're back at base now. So, back at base, Optimus wants everyone to roll out except for RC. And Ratchet is shocked again, like, wait, you want me fighting again?
Is this a good idea, my love? I don't think this is a good idea.
She's like, you are a doctor. We might, need one of those, which is fair.
Yeah.
For once, RC is not annoyed, staying behind. She's just like, yeah, sure, I'll deal with the ground bridge. Sounds good. Like, last time you were told to stay back, you fought tooth and nail calling Ratchet old.
I was kind of surprised she didn't throw more of a fit, but maybe her run-in with the arachnid chick was like, yeah, maybe I'll sit this one. Maybe that
Maybe I
mellowed
just
her
need a
out a little
break.
bit. Yeah,
Right. I just need a little bit of a break from all of this. And
just a little.
Miko is suspiciously not interested in going. Just tells Bulkhead, bring the hurt. And it's kind of like watching a boxer and their coach, just like the little guy being like, "Go, come on, you got." Because coaches are always smaller than the boxers, and it's funny,
Yes, it is
but
funny.
very suspicious that she doesn't want to go.
Yes. It's
I
okay
also
though.
noticed,
She had a plan.
oh, she has a plan, and I notice she has a sketchbook, right? She's drawing. She's drawing Optimus punching Megatron, and I think that's a beautiful. I think that's
That's
very
so
her,
real of her, actually. I think that's also something that you would draw.
probably. If I had the patience to fully draw and render full body robots one of these days, maybe. But like, robots are fucking hard to draw. They make them so detailed. Like, what the fuck? How dare
I
you?
think everything is hard to draw. I am not an artist.
This is fair. I'm having trouble with hands again, and I haven't had trouble with hands in a while. And then suddenly my brain goes, I don't know what to do with that. What the fuck?
Hands can suck my dick, honestly. Hands are the absolute worst.
I think worse than hands are feet. I can't fucking
I
do
think
feet.
I just can't draw humans. I can't draw people. I can't draw animals either. I just avoid anything living. Plants are fine.
That's
I can do
fair.
mushrooms pretty well, but but
Living things are
conscious
weird.
beings, no.
Yeah. But about her drawing, I want to know who draws Miko's drawings. Is it just the animators doing it? Is it a random producer or janitor? Is it a kid? Who's drawing these? I want to know.
Don't know. I assume the animators, because like they have to animate it.
True, but this is 3D animation, so it'd just be really funny if like they just gave a kid or teenager like the ability to paint it and just go, "Hey, can you draw Optimus punching Megatron for us?"
That would be really funny, actually.
But as she's being so nonchalant, Raph and Jack are absolutely onto her. They know she's about to pull something. And she is, because as soon as the bots leave, she makes a break for the ground bridge, which is still open for some reason. And it
Yeah, why
stays
the
open
fuck
for a
was it
long
open for
time.
so long? I thought that was weird.
I don't even know. It stays open way longer than it should have.
I guess, to be fair, it's RC running it and not Ratchet, and usually it's
Right.
Ratchet. So maybe RC just like doesn't have the timing down or whatever.
Maybe.
It was strange.
Yeah. And then, so when Miko makes a break for it, Jack tries to get up off the couch, run around the things, and go down the stairs. But he ends up just absolutely busting his ass, falling over because he has zero coordination.
Poor guy kicked a box and just face planted.
Dignity gone. They're running down the stairs, running across the base, yelling and shouting, and somehow RC hears none of this.
I
Not
think
a
RC is just choosing. She's like, not my circus, not my monkeys. Like RC is so chill in this episode. I think she's just done. I think she's ready to go home, take a nap, and go home.
so fair. I think
Me
all of the
too.
bots want to take a nap and go home.
Real.
Jack tries to stop Miko by telling her that it's not safe, which why would that even dissuade her even a little bit?
That would encourage her, Jack. You should know this by now.
Exactly. Right. And Miko just runs through, dropping her phone, and Jack and Raph go after her. Because one kid in a dangerous situation is not enough. You need three. So they run through the bridge, and somehow the kids are right behind the bots, even though they went in so much later after them. Whatever, I guess. No idea how that makes sense.
Timey-wimey stuff.
Timey-wimey stuff. Fair.
Timey-wimey stuff.
Fair.
More David Tennant. We love him.
Hell yeah. Miko casually runs up a bunch of boulders with the coordination of a firefighter going up a ladder. When were you an
Yes.
athlete, ma'am?
I don't know.
Huh?
She scrambled up those boulders better than a fucking desert wizard. Like,
Yeah.
how did she do that so quickly?
Magic, I guess?
Maybe. Maybe she's got some
Adrenaline?
energon. Some energon in her veins. Actually, I think that would probably
Maybe.
kill her.
Yes, it would. Um,
Great.
very bad for humans,
Yay.
as we find out. Um,
Oh no. Is it Fowler? I hope it's him that dies. Fuck that
no
guy.
one dies. No one dies. And it's
Oh.
also not Fowler.
Oh.
As the bots are walking up, Bulkhead points out something very important. That is not Megatron. Thank you, Bulkhead. Very astute.
King
Never would
of
have
stating
guessed.
the fucking obvious.
It's just like, that's not Megatron. Yeah, no shit. He's 6 feet
He
shorter and 6 feet thinner.
and yes, yes. It's a twink instead of a bear.
That's a fucking twink.
That's a fucking twink. I'm gonna start saying that. I've
That's
gotta
a
start
fucking
saying that.
twink. That's fair. I'm not sure why Starscream thinks screaming rise is gonna make Skyquake rise any faster. It's not.
He's not very good at being a necromancer, as we're learning.
No, no, he's not. Because
It's really
tell me
not.
why Megatron was able to raise an entire squadron of dead Cybertronians with one shard that he threw into the ground. And you, with the same shard, can't even raise one guy with half of it.
He's just dumb. Like, he's not good. He's not as good as Megatron, and he makes up for it in drama and whining like a little baby. And neither of those things help him raise the dead.
No, no, it does not. Because
Oh,
I think Starscream is just doomed to fail at everything. I think that's just his written
it is.
characters.
It is.
He has to
That's his
fail
destiny.
at everything. That's his
His
destiny.
destiny is being a failure. Poor guy.
Poor guy. Back with the kids, Jack just asks, "What were you thinking?" And Raph just replying with, "She wasn't." You
Real.
right, but
He's so real.
he is. And Miko's only reason for coming along was so that she could take pictures of zombies. Because
Yes.
what else do we have to do, I suppose?
Not, stay alive. Not that. We don't have to do that.
No. And she goes to grab her phone and then realized that she dropped it back at base. Good job, Miko. We switch to Optimus, who's telling Starscream to stand down. And in response, Starscream just shoots a missile at them. You know, a very calm and normal
Very
reaction.
normal reaction. It's just to shoot missiles at people.
And one of the funniest moments in this entire show. Starscream yells, "You cannot harm me," while dark energon flows through my veins. And then Optimus shoots his arm and his arm falls off.
Yes. Peak
Hilarious.
comedy right there. You can't do
It
that.
is so
Immediately fucking
fucking
does
funny.
it. That shit'll
You
get me
cannot
every
harm me.
time.
You can't
Bam!
hurt
Cuts his
me.
arm off.
It gives the energy of "Don't fuck with me. I've got the power of God and anime
God
on my
and anime
side."
on my side. It's
Ah,
I I thought of that, and also what do you know about Game Changer? Do you know who Brennan Lee Mulligan is?
I've heard the name. Don't know anything about him.
It just made me think of him screaming at Sam, saying, "You're not God, the machine is." That yeah, it made me think of that also.
It kind of reminds me of that moment in Moana. You can't run from me. Runs. Oh, you
Oh,
you
maybe
can.
you
You keep
can.
surprising me. The way he stands after being shot was very odd because stilettos in battle do not mix well.
No, 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 they don't.
He ends up like bent over, knees together, feet apart, like way off balance. Like, bro, get your life together.
Good position to get fucked in.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Oh. And he's staring at his
Sorry, I'm
arm.
not
You're
sorry.
fine. Don't be. It's funny. And he's staring at the arm that was just shot off of him. And for a second, he's just like, there's no way that's mine. And then he looks at like the stump that he has left. And he's like, oh, fuck, that is mine.
Oh shit, he shot my
Oh,
arm off.
shit. He proceeds to snatch his arm off the ground and hide
My
behind a
arm.
boulder. Since his arm is not attached to him, he cannot fly away. And this is, a bit of a problem when you are outmatched.
And also can transform into a literal fighter jet.
Yeah, if that's all you've got is run away and you can't even do that, shit out of
You're
luck.
screwed.
And
You're
he is so
screwed.
pissed off that Skyquake has not risen yet. Like, it is taking you so long to resurrect this guy. Like I said, with half of a shard for one whole guy. Like half a shard, whole half a shard for a guy. Megatron rose an entire squadron, somewhere in the range of like 200 some people, with one shard for all of them.
He's just
Get your
not,
shit
he's
together.
just dumb. He's not good. He's not good at raising the dead.
He is
I mean,
not.
to be
He
fair, Megatron spent like 3 years looking for and studying Dark Energon, and Starscream doesn't know shit about it. So, could
This is true.
also be a factor there.
He also spent at least half of an episode staring at the fucking dark energon like he was about to make out with it. Like,
Uh, I don't think he's normal about it.
no, no, he's not. Starscream then calls in for an emergency ground bridge, and before the bots can start approaching, Ratchet hears Miko screaming at Jack about her phone. Because obviously it's Jack's fault that she dropped her phone and not
Oh, naturally.
hers for trying to run into danger.
Why would it be her fault? She didn't do anything wrong.
Right, exactly. Miko's never done anything stupid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ever. She's pert.
And Ratchet's posture and facial expressions when he realizes the kids are there, he tries to act like he hates these kids, but he does not.
He's
Because he
just
is so fucking
concerned.
worried. He is so fucking concerned because these kids are in the battlefield right next to a zombie that's about to come up. Fucking
And
terrified for
he
these kids.
knows if Optimus had let him stay back at home, then the kids would not have gotten past him, and
Right.
they would they would not be out in the about to
Because
die.
RC just fucking plugged her ears, closed her eyes. Like, not my issue.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. I do think it's funny that everyone proceeds to stare at the kids and not at the enemy they're fighting, which is generally considered unsafe.
Yeah, maybe don't turn your back on your enemy. Maybe don't.
Maybe don't. This is why spin attacks don't work. You can't do those.
No, not under very specific circumstances. It will work for you, but don't turn your back
This
when
is
you're fighting something.
the specific circumstances being you are a lot better than your opponent and you're just being flashy.
You are a trained fighter, and you know. Actually, I think Blumenek has a video on it.
Oh, I watch Sellsword Arts.
Uh,
That's where I'm at.
Blumenek is fun.
There
Blumenek is
yeah.
awesome. He's an archer.
It's basically oh yes. I've
Yeah,
just started to slowly accumulate all of the like D&D weapons people. So it's like Jaxie Whipper, the archery guy, the
fucking
guy with
love
the
Jaxie Whipper.
love Jaxie Whipper. There's Sellsword Arts. They're all about, swords, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And there's Bensei who has the meteor hammer. So like they're all giving each other
Yes, yes.
they all give each other feedback on their respective weapons
Uh-huh,
and it's
uh-huh.
very fun. I think you'd
It
like the
is.
sword
It is.
guys.
The sword guy is the only one I don't think I've heard of. As well.
Yeah, Sellsword Arts. They're David and Clark.
I will look that up.
Jack points out that this is in no way his fault, obviously, because Miko just ran into danger. And RC finally notices that the kids aren't at base and actually calls. Basically, the conversation goes, I can't find the fucking kids. The kids are with us. Why the fuck are the kids with you? They should not be there.
Oh, no, they should not.
And Optimus calls for a ground bridge so they can send the kids home. However, this is where we get our major problem. Both ground bridges appear at the same time.
Not good. They are not supposed to
Not,
do that.
they're not supposed to do that. Ratchet is so concerned for these children's safety. As he's yelling for them to go to the ground bridge, you can hear how fucking loud he yells because there's an echo. And there has not been an echo in any other instance of them talking in this area. So he is putting all of his energy into yelling at these kids to get in the fucking ground bridge, stop being idiots, and go be safe.
Not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen.
No, it is not. The, the way Starscream goes into the ground bridge, he leaps belly first for some
He's not well, I don't think,
reason.
in the head. Um,
No.
like I said earlier, brain's gone.
Yeah. And Miko gets dragged through the ground bridge. But then something starts to happen. Optimus, asks Ratchet what the fuck is happening. Ratchet says that the portals are feeding off of each other, whatever that means. Essentially, they're next to each other, and this is a problem. Bulkhead tries to run to get the kids out, but gets blown away, which, again, Bulkhead is very large. For him to get blown off of
Is
his feet takes a little bit of strength, just a little effort.
that's got to be a one wild explosion.
Right. It's not exactly.
Not good.
Starscream
It's
is
very, very
not
bad.
good. Very not good. Starscream proceeds to land extremely dramatically onto the Nemesis and realizes he does not have his arm with him, and then looks up to see the Viacon on duty and says, just not a fucking word. Not
Don't
a
fucking
fucking
tell
word.
anybody what just happened. Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone
He
shit.
immediately had to tell everyone, of course. I'm sure he did.
Right. I mean, had to. What's he gonna do? Find that specific Viacon? Starscream proceeds to pull the shard back out of his chest. Here's the problem. Energon, when in their veins, is liquid. We see this later because Energon has to be refined so they can use it.
Yes.
So how the fuck did you put it into your body? It's liquid. Pull it back out of your body, it's solid. What the fuck?
Maybe it didn't ever go liquid. Maybe it just stayed solid and polluted the
Maybe
regular energon, as opposed
that would
to
make sense.
turning. That's at least kind of what I assumed when Megatron did it.
Right, because the same thing happened to him.
Or,
Does it just sit in their spark chamber, just chilling?
yeah, I mean, I feel like it. I mean, putting drugs
Yes.
in there is bad.
Yeah, you probably don't want to put drugs in your heart.
I mean, it's like you know how the birth control thing works. You use the little pill thing that sits in your arm. I feel like
Yeah,
it's got to be kind of like that. Like it just leaches into the bloodstream.
probably. That would make sense.
That's what makes sense to me.
That's fair. I think that makes more sense than what I was imagining. The funny thing is, they're reusing music and a sound, so when he pulls it back out, you can hear in the background RC screaming tailgate, which is really funny.
I
I
didn't
was
even
like,
notice.
oh my god, you guys, I didn't notice until this time that I watched it. It's like, oh my gosh, you guys are straight up just reusing these sound bits. And I don't know if they just hoped no one would notice or no one did notice when they sent it out. Either way, it's hilarious.
That is
I'm just
very
like,
funny.
tailgate.
The
It's
fuck?
very funny.
Interesting.
Back with the kids and the bots. They're getting up from the explosion, trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. And Ratchet mentions that the energy from the ground bridges might have caused a system overload. To which Miko yells, what are you talking about? It totally fucking did. Look what happened. And then Bulkhead said, but the kids
Bulkhead
made
does
it
not
through,
hear
right?
her.
No, Bulkhead says, the kids made it through, right? To the kids' confusion because they're like, we're literally
They're
right
right
in front
fucking
of you.
there.
We're right
Uh-huh.
here. What are you talking about? And when Optimus calls, RC confirms they're not at base and everyone's panicking. And Miko is just pissed they're being ignored. And then Bulkhead walks right through her. And that's gotta be fucking awful.
It's gotta be weird. It's like I know you don't know this, but it's the one scene in Civil War when Scott gets huge and his vision just flies through his chest. It's like something just flew in me. It's very uncomfortable.
This had to be a roller coaster of emotions of Bulkhead is walking towards her. She thinks, I'm about to fucking die. Oh, I didn't die. Oh my god, he just walked fucking through me. Like that.
That's gotta be weird as hell.
And she almost passes out, which I think is more than fair with what just happened.
Yeah, really.
And I think this is funny that the kids immediately assume that they're dead and haunting the earth.
They're like, oh no, we're ghosts. They're not ghosts, guys. It's okay.
No.
They're okay.
Especially Raph's immediate reaction of just like, I don't want to be a ghost. Like, not even I don't want to be dead. Just I don't want to
Just
be a
I
ghost.
don't want to be a ghost. Poor guy. Poor
I think
guy.
being a ghost would be hilarious though.
I would love to be a ghost. That'd be sick as hell. Can
I
just
just
like
fuck
haunt the shit
people all
out of
day.
people. Exactly,
Exactly.
exactly.
You could just be like Peeves and piss everyone off.
Yes, you could. You could. Just be the most annoying ghost ever.
Oh, I'd just be throwing water balloons at people.
Real, as you should.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Just water balloons. Not even like straight water balloons. Like have you seen those like crochet reusable ones? One of
Yes,
those.
I love
One of
those.
those. Because that's worse, because then they just be stuck with this gross, wet yarn ball.
I would mostly just haunt billionaires because, like, obviously.
Well, yeah,
Um,
I think I'd haunt my mother. Make her regret her life choices.
I'm just gonna be over here haunting billionaires and politicians, just like, and fuck you.
Just, they're so old that you scare them once, they'll have a heart
They're
attack.
so old. Goes into Congress. It's like that scene of fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, I'm out of here.
Yes, yes,
And
that exactly.
the only you're cool is AOC. Only person who's cool. Not only, but like mostly.
Yeah.
Anyways, the kids realize that they can still touch each other and are further confused. It's like, wait, are we ghosts? But we can touch each other. What the fuck is going on?
What
They
are
have
the
no idea
ghost
what's going
rules?
on.
What are the
What are the ghost rules? No one told me the fucking rules.
me every second of it every day? What are the fucking rules?
Oh, same. Socialization. What the fuck are the rules?
What are the rules here? What are we doing here? Why are we doing this? Someone tell me. I have to
Someone.
take people
Oh,
with me. Like, if
yeah.
I'm going to a new place, I need a buddy so that they can tell me the rules.
Optimus
Uh,
asks if the children could have ended up on the Nemesis, and Roger said, "Nah, that's unlikely because Starscream didn't end up at our base, so
right.
not
So,
likely they ended up there."
yes.
And he says that they're most likely just dislocated, like my
Mhm.
shoulder.
Right. Your shoulder that one time.
The shoulder that one time. And Raph is starting to put the pieces together. He says a different place, but the same place. And this just
Hmm.
confuses Jack and Miko. They're like, what the fuck?
To be
Translate,
fair, I was
tiny
confused
genius.
too. I was also very confused.
Yeah. It's basically just like translate, tiny human. And he explains that they're probably in another dimension, which he calls the Shadow Zone. My sister tells me that she thinks of it as limbo. I think of it as a fourth dimension type thing of it is the same place. It's still our reality, but it's a dimensional plane that we can't interact with.
Yes. See, when they said Shadow Zone, I just thought of Slug Terra, and then I was just all kinds of confused.
What is Slick Terra?
It's another kid show. It's old. I
Okay.
don't think it's as old as Transformers, but it's really good. I think you'd like it. Um, Essentially, there are slugs that are like, it's kind of like Pokemon. But the
Okay.
slugs, because like the whole like some of the slingers treat their slugs really well, and some treat their slugs like shit. Um, but
Okay.
essentially, there are these slugs that they fire out of guns, and the slugs transform into these like attacky creatures. It's so fucking awesome. I love it. I think you'd love it. But
I
I
will
just thought of
definitely
Slug
put that on
Terra.
my next. No, that will be my next watch, probably.
It's so good. There's this kid
Slugs.
Eli who's from like the overworld, which is like our city where there are no slugs, and then the slugs are in like the underworld, which is like the
It just took me a sec.
under the crust of
Underworld,
the earth.
overworld,
Yes, just under the crust of the
overworld,
earth. Like, yeah,
uh,
it's good.
overworld.
It's great. There's this like mole rat guy who I kind of hate. His name is Pronto. It's good. It's good. Watch it.
I
One
probably
of the
will now.
slugs is an Infernus slug, and his name is Burpee. Eli names all his slugs.
That's
It's
incredible.
awesome. It's great.
Back to robots for now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
right after Raph explains this, Miko just says, "Nerd alert! Not the time, Miko. Not, not the
Not the
time.
time.
We have other things to worry about." And I guess Optimus was telling the truth to some degree when they said that they had buried Skyquake. I think it was more Skyquake kind of buried himself, but
Yeah, yeah. Just maybe a little. Maybe it was team effort. Team effort.
team effort. God. But like that was his burial site, and now he is no longer there. And Bulkhead's like, how the fuck did we miss that? He's tall as shit. Where did he go? Right?
Different dimension. He's in a different fucking dimension.
Right. But they assume that he just went with Starscream, and they just,
Mhm.
missed it. And Optimus says we have to shelve that problem because we have children to locate, and calls for a bridge. As it turns out, Skyquake has risen and he starts walking towards the bots, and the kids all try to scream and warn them, even though they know that the bots cannot hear them.
Mhm.
And somehow, in their the kids are thinking, how the fuck do you not hear him? He's stomping around. But then he tries to swing at Bulkhead, but his arm just goes straight through him. And the quids,
The
fuck,
quids.
the quids, the kids celebrate for a second, thinking, yes, he can't touch them either,
He
and
can't
then
touch
realize, oh,
them. Oh
fuck,
shit. That
we're
means he
stuck in a
can touch
dimension.
us.
We're stuck in another dimension with a zombie. Shit.
Yay.
And Miko says, if we're not ghosts now, we will be soon.
She's so right for that.
I'm going to read you my next note, word for word. It says, for some reason, Skyquake makes the same noise as Jurassic Park's dinosaurs. Under that, try not to go on a rant.
Nice. Nice. I love that
Uh,
past you has set rules for future you. That's really funny.
yeah. Because I have to.
There.
I will keep this as short as I can. Skyquake makes the same noise as Jurassic Park thinks dinosaurs do. Dinosaurs do not sound like whatever the frick the movies are. That's just a
I
mix
haven't
of
seen those movies.
fair. They just use a mix of I think lion and tiger roars, and a
Hmm.
couple of other animals. In reality, T Rexes sounded way more terrifying because they communicated probably in low tones, so it just sounds
Right.
kind of like a helicopter, that sort of noise. They kind of sound like that, but really low pitched. It's
Yeah.
fucking
But
terrifying.
like whales, but if they were on land.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably close as it'll be. And they're running away from the zombie, and as the kids are running, Raph trips and his glasses fall off. And he's doing the whole like patting the ground, like, where the fuck are my glasses? Jack just yanks him up. He's like, let's fucking go. But Raph's like, I can't see, motherfucker.
I
Those are my
need my
eyes.
glasses. Please pick up my eyes from the ground. They fell out.
I need my fucking eyes. I can't see shit.
Why'd you take my eyes?
My eye. Miko then tries to make fun of him, be like, what are you, 90? And Jack is pissed because, they're about to die and Miko's making fun of everybody. And she just decides, fine, fuck it. I'll go grab the eyes. I'll grab them.
Let me go pick up some raw eyes. Sorry, I need to stop with the eyes. Miko goes to get Raph's glasses.
Yeah. Snatches him up. She's about to get stepped on. Just front handsprings out of the way casually. Because it wasn't even a roll. I watched it back. It's straight up a front handspring.
I didn't know she could do those.
Me neither. It's not the safest way to move out of the way, but it's a lot better than a lot of the alternatives.
Hey, it worked and she didn't die, so I'll take it.
Exactly. She just runs back, hands Raph his glasses. There you go, Gramps. Let's fucking go. Keep running. There's a zombie chasing us, in case you haven't noticed. Meanwhile, Jack is just staring at her like, what the fuck? Cannot believe what just happened.
No. Jack is like, can we fucking go now, please? Are you done showing off?
They keep running, because what else are you gonna do? And Miko is like, we should set up a trap. But Raph points out, like, using what? We can't touch anything.
There's us and the ground. There is literally nothing
Right.
else here.
And she suggests hiding, and I don't know why they don't do this, because they're surrounded by these big rocks, cliffs, whatever they are. Feel like it would be fairly easy to hide from a giant robot if you just went into like a little cavity in the rocks at a lower level.
I don't think they're that smart. They're not that smart.
They're not that smart, no. Packet base. Optimus is asking if there's any way to figure out where the kids are if they got lost. But Bulkhead points out if they were lost, Miko would have called by now. Cause phone. B suggests, why don't you call them? And he's like, good idea. And then they realize Miko dropped her phone.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a problem. So RC tries to call Jack. And it picks up, but they can't hear each other for some reason.
Or different dimensions and that shit.
Right. And I like Raph's explanation of why he thinks they can't hear each other.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "What if we're just moving at like hyperspeed or something and they can't hear us?" And I think that's cool. Just
I don't get it. That does not make sense to me at all, but that's great.
yeah, that's fair. Uh, then they come up with the idea to just text Miko's phone because words can't go faster
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
voices can. But they have to keep running away from Skyquake, which, just can you text and run at the same time, please?
I can't do that. I to be fair, I also cannot run. But yeah,
I just can't text and walk. I feel like I'm gonna run into something.
I can text and walk if I know where I am and where I'm going.
That's fair. That's fair. Skyquake is gonna be my point of reference now when I diss Jurassic Park. Because he just
Great.
acts the same way that all of the dinosaurs do, which is slow, dumb, and roars all the time.
Real. Kind of like me.
Instead of roaring, it's just swearing.
Swearing and bird noises. I just make a
Yeah.
whole lot of bird noises.
Oh, at work, if I need to get past somebody, I will often just go "Ah," until they move.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do that too. I have a
People find it funny
problem.
though.
I see
They
my bird noises are stress related. So when I'm
Yeah.
stressed at work, which is sometimes quite often, I'll just start doing that. And they'll be like, oh, there's Sai. He's making bird noises again. Yeah, I'm not well.
It's okay. He just does that sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
So they send the text, and Miko's phone buzzes, but it doesn't ring. And I think that this is because she did pay for a ringtone, because you have to pay for them with flip phones. But she didn't pay for a text tone, which I looked up, which is separate. So that's where I'm at right now.
That is hilarious and useless knowledge to have.
Huzzah! I mean, ringtones and tech tones were like $5 or $6, which why?
That seems like a lot for those times. Be a lot for now, to be honest.
Honestly. Miko then realizes we've just run in a giant goddamn circle. And she says straight up, "Hello, deja vu. Now that this looks familiar, we just ran in a big circle."
The others are just like, huh? They were not
Huh?
looking where they were going. They're like, just keep up
No.
with me going, we'll be fine.
They then run directly into Starscream's arm, just slam into it. None of them are looking where they're going.
Why would they do that?
Who knows? And they're confused, but Jack just decides, well, it's solid, so let's try to use it.
There's also a missile strike to it. I feel like that's important to
Yeah,
note.
that is important. He does have a missile attached to his arm.
Don't play with missiles, kids.
Don't mess with missiles. That's how you end up in the ER.
You will lose your hands. And also maybe your face.
Back on the Nemesis, Knockout is treating Starscream once again and is asking how the hell did this happen? And this is one of my favorite quotes. There I am, minding my own business, when my arm just falls off.
Buddy, you're at least try to come up with a decent lie. Like, oh, I'm just standing around, hanging out. Oh, my arm fell off. Like, Knockout may be a himbo, but he's not stupid.
He's a pretty boy, but he's not dumb. And this right here is why he should have made Starscream sign that AMA. Because he tries to blame Knockout, saying, obviously, Megatron hurt me more than you thought, and it's your fault. As if Knockout didn't tell him, don't go anywhere.
He, as if he didn't say, "Hey, will you go back to bed, please?"
Go back to
So
bed.
the subtle homoeroticism between those two is so funny to witness.
That's so fair. Knockout, trying to help, shows Starscream different options for a new arm, only for him to get yelled at because Starscream just wants his original arm, which Knockout has to explain they probably don't have because Starscream is old.
Yes. I love how he did it in a way that, like, he's just trying not to insult him,
Right.
but
I
it
think he
doesn't
said
matter.
obsolete specifically,
Yes.
which is funny. He's just like, your equipment is obsolete. It's like, I didn't say old, don't kill me. The first rule of losing a finger is
Put
you
it
bring the
in a
finger with
bag
you.
on ice. It needs to
Right.
be on ice.
You need to bring it with you, and they can see if they can put it back on. This is the
Yeah.
same logic Starscream needs to be following for his arm. If you want the same arm, bring the arm back.
Bring me the fucking arm.
I can't put your arm back on if you don't bring me the arm. And Starscream is just lying again and again, just like, what happened to your arm? It was beyond repair, not I just fucking lost
It's
it.
way too.
Back with the kids, they manage to roll Starscream's arm pointing towards Skyquake. And they're trying to figure out how to fire it. And they remember Starscream uses his fingers. If you watch well in the animation, he literally just uses his front finger and goes bam. And it's
Like
funny
he's
to watch.
fucking shooting a gun. It is funny.
Well, it's not even like you're shooting a gun because this way he's literally just straight outwards, just bam.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's like if you were holding the gun really, really wrong.
Sideways and with a limp wrist.
Sorry, sorry.
You're good.
Yes.
It's almost as funny as Gen 1, one of the scenes that Starscream has. He has his arm out like this, right? Kind of limp wrist. And he
Uh huh.
fires from like the cannon he has, and he just like brings his arm up like this, like snatches it upward.
That's hilarious.
So gay.
It really is.
So the kids manage to fire the missile. However, it only hits him in his arm, which falls off and proceeds to start crawling towards them.
Yeah, not good. Very, very not
Not
good.
good. Very, very not good. And Miko makes a good point. How does the zombie hand move faster than the actual zombie?
Less mass. Also, there's more limbs pulling it forward.
This is true. This is a good point. It just starts crawling, like you were saying at the beginning, kind of like Thing, just pulling itself by the finger. And apparently the hand can also crawl sideways because it hops like up on the rocks and starts just moving sideways, like that makes any sense.
It doesn't, but it's still fun.
It is. The bots finally see the kid's message, which reads, quote, in alternate dimension with zombie. Help. To which RC just goes, how the fuck is that possible?
It's like, what?
I love this message because it is informative and concise.
Everything you need to know in one text. It's super easy.
Like, it gets straight to the point. We're in an alternate dimension. There's a zombie here. Please come help us. Like,
Yes.
and Optimus asks if it's possible to track their phone signal, to which Ratchet says, in a parallel dimensional plane? Let's find out.
That was so funny because I thought he was gonna be like, "What the fuck are you on about, Optimus? Of course we can't do that." And then he was like, actually, I don't know."
I don't know. Let's see. I like these kids.
Yeah.
As Starscream is laying in the med bay and he's holding his drugs, the drugs start glowing. He's like, oh my gosh, the drugs are telling me that Skyquake is alive, or risen at least, I guess. Because he says
Uh
lives. It's like, he's definitely not alive. I don't know how the drugs told you that. Kind of sounds like you're on drugs, but
huh.
what do I know?
Clearly that he's on drugs.
Clearly. And he runs off and tells Knockout that he's gonna go find his limb. He's gonna go bring it back, right? And
Mhm.
Knockout's just trying his best to give Starscream the best care he can because he's like, oh, look, I found this similar one in storage. What doctor puts in this amount of effort? Especially
No,
one that's
none,
supposed to be
none.
evil.
Uh, n- none. They don't do that. They don't do that.
No. Uh, Back with base, using technological magic, because I don't understand whatever the frick Ratchet said, because he explained how he found them. Like, I don't fucking know. Ratchet found where the kids are. Bulkhead tries to argue, it's like, but we looked there. And Ratchet has to remind him, yes, but we're not looking in the right dimension, like the text you read says. Come on, Bulkhead.
Yeah.
He explains that if he can recreate the event that caused them to get stuck, he should be able to rescue them. And Bulkhead assumes that they can just bridge the kids back to base, to which Ratchet just explodes like, no, that's crazy. That's way too dangerous for interdimensional travel. To which RC just responds, everybody knows that.
Clearly, Bulkhead, you're the fucking dumb one. Even though literally like 30 seconds ago they were both like, "What the fuck is he saying?"
Well, RC's being sarcastic of just like, clearly this is
Yes.
common knowledge, I guess.
Uh huh.
I would like to know that Ratchet knows this somehow. Whatever. Has he done this before? Someone's gonna have to
Maybe.
check the aligned continuity for me because if he's dealt with alternate dimensions before this and no one else has, that's kind of funny.
I think Ratchet just needs a fucking break. I think that's what needs to happen.
Absolutely. He needs a vacation where just no one bothers him.
Just him
His
and his
idea of
husband
vacation,
hanging out.
his idea of vacation is just him and Optimus sitting in a room without talking. They just get to sit there and appreciate that the other is there.
Yes. Always just calm, quiet, relaxing.
And then Miko comes in and starts screaming because she doesn't realize what's going on.
Yeah.
Basically, they need to open a ground bridge in the exact same spot so the kids can get back. And we look
Yes.
back with the kids, and they're just running in circles again. There's not much else they can
Mhm.
do, I guess. I feel like there has to be some way
No,
to get out of
there's
there,
really
but
not.
then Starscream shows
No.
up. And Starscream is not in the dimension with them, obviously, but this poses a problem because the ground bridge opens up, but Starscream is directly
Right.
in the way. So they have three options. Option one, run in and be face to face with Starscream. Option two,
Yes.
get killed by Zombie Hand. Option three,
Not a good option.
run around in circles.
None of those options are good.
No, no, they're not. So Jack has a plan. They're standing right in front of the ground bridge, and he just waits for the hand to get a bit closer so the hand will distract Starscream long enough for them to get away. Miko is not
Yes.
helping because she's just standing there going, "Oh, oh, oh!" Like, stop, Miko, shut
Nico,
up.
chill. Listen to Jack for once.
For
It's gonna be okay.
the kids run through, and Starscream is about to go after them, but then the zombie hand jumps through and grabs Starscream's entire face, pushing him to the ground.
That was funny as hell.
And I think he is also king of pointing out the obvious because he just says, "This isn't mine." Yeah, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
You are a twink. That is not the arm of a twink. We've gone over this.
Yeah, that's the arm of a bear, buddy. You need to go pick up your own arm.
The bots then arrive to take their humans home, and Starscream calls for yet another emergency ground bridge.
Uh-huh.
Once the kids are back at base, Miko takes the blame, and Jack is so smug about it. Just like, oh, oh, could you just repeat that a couple of times? I'd like to get a recording of it, actually.
Uh-huh. Nico's just like, shut up.
Fuck
I said it once. That's all you're getting.
right. And Optimus decides that the day they had is punishment enough for the decision that she made. Just says, "We are just glad you are all safe," which is fucking
Which
adorable.
is so cute.
It's
My
so
poor
sweet.
found family heart is so happy.
Exactly. Bulkhead hands Miko her phone, mentioning it's too bad that she didn't get pictures. And she's just like, "No, that's okay. The image of that zombie is going to be seared into my retinas for the next 5 years, so I think I'll remember just
Yeah.
fine."
He's like, I'm actually gonna have nightmares about this later, but thank you for.
I feel so bad for these kids because, like, I can imagine so many of the things that they've gone through already that would
Yeah,
absolutely be giving them nightmares.
that'd be terrifying. It would just be terrifying. All of it terrifying.
Awful. Get these kids some therapy.
Okay. They really do need therapy.
Back with Knockout, Starscream is breaking the number one rule. You tell cops nothing, you tell medical professionals everything.
Everything. Yup.
The medical professionals are not trying to arrest you, they just want you to not
No,
die.
they're trying to save you. Yes, they just want to save your life. The cops don't tell them shit.
Don't tell them shit.
The cops will arrest you.
Most that the EMT can do is just be like, "You're stupid." Like,
You're stupid. Here's some Narcan. Yeah.
you're stupid. Here's some Narcan. I mean, you're not going to be conscious if you need Narcan, but
No, but
Knockout mentions that Starscream needs to take better care of himself. But then Starscream might become self-actualized, and we can't have that.
no, no. We need our disaster gay to stay disaster.
He might become stable, and then what will we do?
That's not allowed. Our entertainment will be
No.
gone.
He never gets he never becomes stable. Never. He does not. He never gets that ending. When asked about his limb, he just fucking growls.
I was gonna say he's just fucking done. He wants the past week to just cease to exist.
He does. We go back to the Shadow Zone and we see Skyquake pick up Starscream's arm and then try to put it back onto his. And when it doesn't fit, he just chucks it away and keeps wandering around.
He's like, I tried. Well, never mind. Let me go find something else to kill or destroy.
Yeah. And I think this is one of the saddest endings to an episode. Like, doomed to wander in a circle as a zombie, He never gets to be at peace. And I feel like this is something that the Autobots should have taken care of at some point. Like, they should have gone back to let him be put to rest, because now he's just forever trapped in limbo.
Maybe they did it off screen. I think I think that's what happened.
They actually, if
That's
I
what I
remember
choose to
correctly,
believe.
all right, fair enough. Because I think in later episodes, there's one where I think they say he's still there.
Oh,
At least the
that's so sad.
Decepticons do. At least the Decepticons do. Maybe the Autobots got him out and just never told everyone else about it.
That's what I hope. That's what I think happened.
So that is the end of the episode. Are there any final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, etc.?
I am concerned for Starscream's mental well-being. That's
That's
my
fair.
concern.
That's fair. He is not doing well.
No, no, he is not.
I think this episode is interesting of just generally finding out that the Shadow Zone exists, because it does come
Yeah.
back into play in later
Oh no.
seasons, as well as providing a problematic plot point that will slowly build itself up, as we will see as the series continues.
Fun.
I'm going to double check real quick while we're here what the next episode is, because let me see. Oh no.
I
So
don't like that reaction.
we're we're going to have a great time next episode. I'm just going to tell you that. We're going to have a good time.
That's scary. That's scary.
It is an interesting episode. A breakdown will be there.
Okay. Yay. Oh, is this the one where he dies?
No, that's much later. That is much, much, much
Okay.
later. Like, separate season. This will
Oh
just
god.
be trauma. It's fine.
Yay, I love trauma.
All right, we'll leave the episode there. Thank you for joining us on the Maccadam's Comlink. We are on TikTok, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube. You can go check that stuff out. We mostly just do clips. I have not had the energy to do anything else. I worked until 2 last night. Today was rough.
Ouch.
But thank you for joining us. I hope you have a great day. Bye.
See ya.